You can be good to create content, create the best article, the best blog post, the best offer, the best video, the best short content because you put so much energy to editing, to write, to have the perfect center, the perfect hook. But if nobody is watching, you are tend to realize that maybe you are not enough because you don't convert. Because let's be real, you don't be here just to create content, spend all the day editing, writing, just to have zero like. Because you are not just an influencer or content creator. You want to be well. You want to have people buying your offer and one day quit your corporate job, keep your 9 to 5, and live from what you are doing. To be paid to exist, to be paid to help others to transform their life. But if you are right now writing and just don't have the conversion that you want, I can guarantee you that you can make money even if right now you are not viral. And I feel like right now we live to the hair that people just want to have real people because when they suck, they see that people are not deep. Or they just stick for one video and after never come back because they realize that the content creators that they have, or the entrepreneurs, they are not linked what they really want, whether the desire, the transformation, or the sense of humor. So welcome back to Social Listening Podcast. I'm your host, Alicia, and today I want to really talk about how to start to make sales when you have a small business, when you have a small audience, and you have two types of strategies. This one I really want that you understand because sometimes we are like that. We created content in terms to have more visibility is what's supposed to be, but at the beginning, no one cares about your thoughts, nobody cares about what you think, nobody cares about who you are. And the problem is that it can be so difficult to create content and to have attraction from your content if you are in this place that you want to attract people. Because at the beginning, it's like you need to learn skills that people want, that is comparative as you, that your background, your story, and show that your solution is the best and can attract the solution. And people forget about that because I see so many creators creating content like high, and I feel like it's good to create this type of content, but in your high, you need to attract people that I did this is that I have this type of result. And if you want this type of result, you need to have this thing. So I am outside. I use my walking. I will come back to my walking pattern, and I feel like I have a reservation right now. So let's come back. So one thing I really want that you realize is when you have a small audience, it's not that you cannot sell, but you have two types of strategy. I will talk about the one that most people are doing right now is okay, I have a small audience. I will try to create a small digital project for my concept, which is a digital project like ebook, small formation, a paid newsletter, and I will see that I have some attraction because right now I have people looking my content. I have some attraction, but I don't have the sale, or I have the sale, but it's not like I really want because I just making $500 a month, and I don't know what happened. And you doing that, what you say is the whole strategy for me is like you created content, you try to go viral, you're doing viral, you get frustrated, you have people telling you that they love your content, or you attract people that, oh, I started doing that, but then don't buy your stuff because you over explain in your content. And I was doing that. It's like you're giving everything, and you need to be better to create content that activate your client. So don't give all the steps, but just a baby step that you have a small budget because they want to ask for more. Because if you give the old process, people will be so, let's say, this is a word in English, used to have something for free, so they will don't pay. And the one that they want to pay for you, they will only target your low tickets. And the problem is in this mindset, you will create content for your low ticket. People who don't want to buy and invest high ticket investment. And your low ticket is not about attacking low people, let's say it like that, like people who only is interested to buying cheap offer because you know that people only buy cheap offer, they don't want to invest to themselves, they want to have quick results. But you want to attack with people who want to invest higher because they know that long-term transformation needs long-term investment, and they want to know if buying your low ticket can have the transformation and want more. So if you have this type of strategy that you want to stick to your low ticket because right now you are not quite ready to buy to have your high ticket, your high ticket or mid ticket, I feel like that you need to stop to create content for people who want to create results, but from people who want to have a big transformation, but you sell your low offer, then they will have a quick transformation and they want to go to the process to work more with you. And this one, I feel like people don't talk about that because they say you just need to sell low ticket. Yes, but if you have a small audience, if you sell like $20 offer, $50 offer, when you are your email list, you can be 200 people, but the total of conversion is 1 to 5%. So you are in the strategy to increase your email list to have more chance that people will buy your offer because of course you need to nurture them and people, even if they decide to enter to your newsletter, they will don't read all your newsletter. It's normal. Even if you look at your favorite creator, you don't look all this content. Sometimes you miss some stuff, then maybe you come back, and it's normal. The second strategy that I really want to talk about is you have a small audience, but you start to sell your high ticket offer, like a coaching one to one. What? Because one thing that is the best when you sell a one to one, like it can be an audit for 1 hour audit, 3 months, and at the same time you sell the low ticket, I can guarantee you it will help you to really design an offer that people will want to buy. Why? Because you will don't imagine anymore what people think, what is the problem. But when people buy an audit or when people buy a 1 hour coaching with you, you will know what is their struggle. You will know what they ask. You will know, like, okay, maybe the content that I create right now is not really the people that I want to work with. It's the people that I want to go deeper than that to create people content that people is more have a more profound problem than just superficial level. And it's for that right now you don't have the conversion that you want. It's for that I say to all my clients that sometimes even if right now you want just to have a passive income, and for me passive income don't exist because you need always to promote, like you want to have an automatic business that people buy and you don't need to do anything because you need to write a system, you need to promote everything. It's semi-passive, let's say. If you want to have that and you are in this phase that you have a small audience and you want to have more than $500, you need to sell coaching. And people say, no, but I want to have a membership, blah, blah, blah. But right now, your ROI is low. So if your ROI is low because you are a small audience and you have a conversion between 1 to 5%, it's more intelligent to sell people a mid ticket or a 1 to 1 hour than to sell low ticket. Why? Because to make, for example, 1,000 or 2,000, you need to convert less people. If you sell a mid ticket to 500K, 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 sorry, 5K, let's say 5K or 2K, or then to sell low TK offer to $20. With the conversion, you need to have more people, but right now your visible is in progress. So in order that you have the time to learn how to create content that converts, to really learn, okay, how to speak the same language to your dream clients, the client, the audience that you already have right now want to work with you. I feel like people don't stay in your audience if they don't learn something. You just need to adjust to say, okay, I need to activate them in order to buy. And if they already activate, they can buy a 1 hour audit. They can buy a mid-ticket because they want to grow more. So it's for that in the same time, you need to change the way that you create content to create more activate content that help you to say, okay, I know that you have this problem. I know that. You try this, you try that, then you do that. But in my community, we don't only do that. In my community, we are activated, we use them, and blah, blah, blah. It's for that I have this offer. And if you really want to have that, good. But if you don't have, you don't want to stick to that. And you will still have, let's say, if you stay in the same mistake in 1 year, 1 year, you will still have in the same place. You will see in 2026, you will have the same problem, blah, blah, blah. So to create activate content, you need to really, first of all, share what they used to do by telling a micro story. Because they need to feel like, yes, it's me. Because their micro story is what they use, what they did right now. But still stick to that, but don't have a keep that because maybe their guru tell her, their coach tell her to them, but they don't have a result. And you know that because you used to do that. What is your transformation? What is your solution? And you say you can, and after you activate them, you don't give all the process, you give like a small step. And after you say, okay, in my world, my client does that. And they have the transformation that you really want. But you can stick with that because you can say, oh, you don't have time, you don't have the money. But the cost when you are keeping that costs you that type of result. If, for example, because you gain weight, it costs you that you don't make sales that you really want because you stick to try to create content viral. But when you go viral, you don't have any result and you don't have a growth. Yes, you have lots of followers, but in the bank account, you don't have any result. You really need to stick to what the desire and keep to what is doing wrong because you know that even if you're doing well, you still make it there. So this one is very important. So I hope that this lesson you really like it. I really enjoy it because I feel like that right now because you're at the end of the month and you are at the end of the year, you are almost in the Black Friday and the Christmas sale, and you will make an excuse that my business is not ready and blah blah blah. But if you want to go deep and try to really sell an offer, I offer a 1 hour audit, and I have a courses that can help you to make passive income, to create offers that your audience wants, and I can guarantee you that you will make that. My client went from making barely 500 euros per month to making 3K per month. So see you soon. Don't forget to be on through and see you for the next.